friends. So today is the 4th of July. Happy birthday, USA. And I was looking in my library to see if I had a book related to the 4th of July. And well, the closest I found was this beautiful book about Kansas, which is my absolutely favorite state in the USA. And it's called S is for Sunflower, a Kansas alphabet. So I'm going to share this with you. I'm not going to read it all because it's kind of long, but okay, so let's see. I'll give you a tour of Kansas with the ABC. So A is for Atchison, where the railroad went through, and it's for aviation and aircraft. Boeing was in Wichita, and of course Amelia Earhart, born in Atchison. B is for Buffalo. They roam in Kansas, and B is for Baldwin City, my favorite city in the whole wide world. And C is for cow. For cattle, for Clay Center, for Coffeeville, for Colby, for Chanute. Many cities that start with the letter C. D is for Dutch Kansas, the Old West. E is for Ron Evans, for Amelia Earhart. Yes, the first woman to ever cross the Atlantic solo. E is for also Joe Eagle, who both of them, John Eagle and Ron Evans, went to space. F is for Santa Fe Trail, for the Leavenworth, for the Fort Riley, and for freedom too. G is for Giddy Up, all the tradition around the Old West. H is for Hutchinson, Kansas, and also for Harvey House, a restaurant in the depot of Wichita. I is for Ike. I like Ike. I have a button up. I like Ike. I've been to his library too. The 34th president of the U.S., Dwight Eisenhower. J is for jazz. There's a lot of jazz in Kansas City. K is for Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri. I love the city. L is for Laura Ingalls. L is for Langston Hughes. Langston Hughes was a black poet born in Topeka and grew up in Lawrence, which L is also for Lawrence, another favorite city of mine. And L is for Laura Ingalls. Remember Laura Ingalls from Little House on the Prairie? All right. M is for Meadowlark, the state bird of Kansas. And for this is the name of the lake, Milford. Lake Milford. N is for Native American. The different nations in Kansas. Kansas is a nation. That's why the state is called Kansas, to salute the Kansas Indians who gave the state its name. O is for the Olympics and the different athletes that have won the Olympics, that have won a medal at the Olympics. And P, you're not going to believe it. P is for pizza, because Pizza Hut started in Wichita, Kansas. So did White Castle. Q is for quail, but it's also for Bishop Quail, who was one of the founders of Baldwin City, and the name of the street where I used to live was Quail. Sniff, sniff. R is for rivalry, the rivalry between Kansas State and KU. S is for sunflower, of course, which is my favorite flower. And it's the state flower of Kansas. And here's also this motto of Kansas I love: ad astra per aspera. And T is for Topeka, the capital of Kansas. And U is for the umber color the prairie grass turns in fall under a sky of ultramarine in summer's curtain call. It's the understated beauty of the Flint Hills at dawn, the golden plains where earth and sky go on and on and on. Oh, I know. Big skies in Kansas and beautiful prairie. V is for vegetables, for all the vegetables that grow in the different farms and that you can get in the farmer markets. And it says, and it talks about Lindsborg, Kansas, where the Swedish immigrants came to Kansas, and there lived the ancestors of Nicole and Megan. And V is for the visitors who came and decided to stay. They came from all over Europe and changed the Kansas way. They brought us brand new customs and brand new food to eat, just like the Volga Germans who brought a brand new wheat. And W is for Wichita, Wichita, Kansas. And many things happen in Wichita, Kansas. And X is because X marks the spot. X marks the line where it's near Lebanon, the city of Lebanon, and is the exact geographic center of the continental USA. And Y is for Yellow Brick Road. Just follow the Yellow Brick Road. And the Wizard of Oz, of course, is based in Kansas. And you know the phrase, we're not in Kansas anymore, but also the phrase, there's no place like home. And Z is for Zephyr. It's a wind that comes out of the west. So it's also, there's lots of wind, and there are tons of aeolic energy. And that's it, the end. And I'm today thinking of Kansas, of the US. Usually I'm in the US at this time, and now I'm not. But I am wishing for the best for the US and all my friends who live there. Happy 4th of July.